All right, we made it. I might be 25 minutes late than I normally am, but we freaking made it. So let's talk about training camp and everything else that has happened today. Kadarius Toney's knee, the surgery, standouts, all that. The reason I'm 24 minutes late is because I didn't drop today's video until like 8:10, and then I had to eat dinner because I hadn't eaten dinner. But let's talk about all that and more. But first, yo. Hey, we trying out here. I think I dropped, out of the last 10 days, I think out of the last 10 days, we've dropped 9 daily videos. So forgive my tardiness. We are trying our best out here. Me and Troy scrambled to get this thing done. And I think I dropped it at like 8:10. I hadn't eaten. Like I ate like the smallest lunch ever because I was trying to get this video done. And I was like, I have to eat dinner before going live or it's not going to be good. So anyway, hope y'all are doing well. What up, Colin? Aria's in here. Tristan. Scott, what's up, man? 4 minutes late, bro. I'm trying, man. Trying. The bomb ain't the bomb. I ain't eating that. Cole, it's your sister's birthday. We'll tell your sister happy birthday, man. Let's freaking go. You need your fuel? Yeah, Kelly, I was like lightheaded. I was like, I gotta eat. What up, Connor? You're from the Bahamas? Nice, dude. Welcome. Well, hey, I'd love to get your guys' thoughts so far on training camp. What are your thoughts right now on how things are going? Standout players. What's up, Tyler? What are your thoughts on Kadarius Toney having knee surgery? He had knee surgery this morning. So 12 hours ago, 13 hours ago, he had knee surgery. It was a cleanup on his meniscus, I believe, but still, like, What do you guys think about that? What do you think about the wide receiver room? I talked about a whole bunch of stuff in today's video that we dropped at 8:10 or 8:05, whenever it was. But, yeah, there's kind of a lot going on. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Kadarius Toney had knee surgery this morning on his meniscus, and he is slated to miss the first few weeks of the season, maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit longer. He had it this morning, okay. So that's July 25th, and the first game isn't until what? November 7th. So he's got a good, let's see, 1 week would be August 1st, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5 weeks. Like 6 weeks is like pushing it. Like they think he's going to be back for week 1. I don't think so. If he's back, it's going to be a very, very limited snap count. And he's going to have a ramp up period as well. It's fine, but he's injured, and tore his meniscus, and he's trying to get better. I'm actually turning the AC down right now because it's freaking hot in here. It's funny when the girls are here. For those of you who don't know, my family's in Texas for like 5 days. I told my wife like months ago, I was like, hey, training camp's going to be insane. If you guys want to go somewhere and hang out with a friend or whatever, you can. She's like, can I go to Texas? And I was like, sure. So they're in Texas for 5 days. But since they're not here and upstairs, I like don't run the AC much because it stays pretty cool down here. But it's a little toasty. Yep, Julia said Nick Jones. Yeah, Nick Jones has been standing out. Nazi was working with the ones today, which was super cool. Rashee Rice has made multiple plays every day that the crowd has been happy with. You could see, you could see that on film. Yo, I think I missed a dono. James with the 2. What's up, man? And then we got Jonathan with the 5. Tony got to carry my casket so he can let me down one last time. Oh, frickin' A, man. Gosh, dang it. Yeah, I mean, it's not the end of the world. I do think, I talk about it in today's video. Oh, John Glenn with the 2-bomb too. 2-bomb and a 5-bomb. Nice, dude. Cole bearded up. It's a good week. Let's go, man. Yeah, I mean, you know, the receiver room is just going to have to step up. The Chiefs may only roll with 6 receivers. And the reason why I say that is because if Toney's out on like the pup, depending on how he does, they could put him on the reserve pup list. And he would have to miss the first 4 games and then have a 21-day window to get activated again. I think they want to not do that. I think if they believe he's going to be ready well before, you know, the first 5-6 weeks, they would not do that. And if that's the case, they might actually roll with 7. I'm processing with you guys out loud, but they might actually roll with 7 wide receivers for real, keeping Toney on the roster without putting him on the reserve pup or IR or anything like that, and just kind of reserving his spot, you know. But then after that, you're going to have who? MVS, Sky, Rashee Rice, Richie James, Justin Watson, and then the 6th one out of the 7, because Toney's one of those, right? Pick your poison. Maybe Justin Ross. He's getting some work in with the ones at practice. Who else could sneak in there if it's not him? I mean, you got Jerry and Ely, you've got Freifogel, you've got ISM. I mean, you have some people there at the bottom of the roster that could sneak in, but it's probably at this point in time, like in my head, Justin Ross specifically. Daniel with the gifted and Brand with the gifted. Let's go, man. Appreciate you. Do you do previews on Madden 24? Not really. I don't really play Madden. I just make some like random shorts about Madden when it's funny. Yep, Richie James getting that nod, more than likely. And I said this last season, I like KT, but I didn't want him to become Watkins 2.0. Yeah, just hope that knee gets better. He had off-season like knee surgery, like a cleanup like last year. So not this past off-season, but the season before when he was in New York. I don't know if it's the same knee or not. There's a doctor I've been DMing on Twitter. He like covers like NFL injuries, and I think I'm gonna do an interview with him tomorrow and Thursday and talk about Kadarius Toney's injury, what the realistic recovery time is gonna be for somebody being like NFL ready off of a knee cleanup. Because Andy Reid specifically mentioned meniscus, so we about to find out soon. We got too much talent to not go with 7. Yeah, I mean, before Toney got injured, I thought in my head, like, they'll still probably roll with 6. But with him injured, dude, and questions around his health, I mean, they very well could roll with 7. What's up, Ghost? Least favorite NFC team? Man. Least favorite? Let me look up like a full list, like, because I don't know if I really care. Let's see. Least favorite. You got the Cardinals, the Falcons, the Panthers, Bears, Cowboys, Lions, Packers, Rams, Vikings, Saints, Giants, Eagles, Niners, Seahawks, Bucks, or Commanders. Dang. I don't really dislike any of those teams. I mean, like the true rivalries of the Chiefs are AFC teams, but least favorite. If I had to pick one, I don't know. I feel like the Cowboys get overhyped every single year. Can I just go with the Cowboys? Is that an acceptable answer? Yeah, somebody said Cowboys suck. That's hilarious. Yeah, I'm going to go with Cowboys. I'm going to. Fans are saying that Isaiah Pacheco's being traded. No. Don't think so. Yeah, John Ross is one. That could go. Dylan, he is one for sure. Cole is having experts on his peak evolution. Oh man, it's funny. He messaged or he commented on one of my statuses saying he'd love some clarity on what's going on with Toney, and I DM'd him and just said, "Hey, do you want to chat about this, even if it's just a quick interview?" And he was like, "Heck yeah, I would love to." Basically, so RJ with the 1 bomb. Let's go. You into basketball? No, not at all. I will say this. Shout out to LeBron's son. I know he had cardiac arrest at practice recently, and I think he's in stable condition at the hospital. So hopefully he's able to get right, man. That's freaking scary. James with the 5. Do you think Mahomes is jinxing himself, claiming they're starting a dynasty? I don't know what quote of that you saw. If But I will say this. If Mahomes talked about a dynasty, he basically said, you know, some people might say it's the start of one, but he believes they need to win another one for it to really be a dynasty. So that's all I've really heard Mahomes say. Like he basically said, yeah, sure, you could say it's the start of one, but it's not a dynasty until he basically said, we gotta go win another ring. So I'm sure there was somebody out there on social media that cherry picked something Mahomes said. But they are kind of the start of a dynasty. I mean, the Patriots had too many dynasties in their career or their tenure with Tom Brady. And they won 3, like pretty quickly, 3 Super Bowls. And then there was like a 10-year gap. Now they continued dominating and doing different stuff, but I'm just saying, like, as far as like Super Bowl wins and like really dominating deep into the postseason, it was like too many dynasties, or, you know, 2 smaller ones. It wasn't a 20-year run. Not really. So yeah, the Chiefs are right there. They're right on the cusp. Thanks for the 5, brother. I'm already sitting. It's one of those days. I've been up forever. I've been up forever. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I'm singing. All right, let me do that. There we go. AFC West Dynasty. Oh yeah, I mean they've won the AFC West 8 years in a row, 7 years in a row, somewhere right there. Where do you think Mahomes is going next? Back to the playoffs. Why do some people think we need Gage? Who's Gage? Gage? Chris Jones? No real update on Chris Jones, Hannah. He's still having a little bit of a stalemate. Yeah, he's in a little bit of a stalemate. So he's reportedly wanting $30 million a year. I don't think the Chiefs will want to pay that much money. That's a lot of freaking money. I don't know what they're going to do. At the end of the day, like, Chris Jones has to come play. He's under contract. He's not just going to hold out the whole year. That would not make any sense. He's due $28 million. You want $28 million? Come play, baby. We'll have to wait and see. I'm not entirely sure. Like right now, my knee-jerk reaction is still that the Chiefs and Chris Jones get a deal done. Hopefully within the next week. That guy with the gifted. Thanks, bro. Let's go. Appreciate it, man. YouTube is saying you could be a lucky recipient of How About Those Chiefs membership with access to exclusive perks. It's saying I can turn gifts on. I'm not doing that. That's hilarious. I don't want to take gifts from y'all. Yeah, there's not much of an update on Chris Jones. The only update I saw was what's his name? Albert Breer talking about it in a Q&A, but it wasn't a real update. Yeah, it really wasn't a big update. It was just him giving his thoughts on the situation, basically ending it saying, we'll have to see how it goes. But I will say this about Kadarius Toney. There was some confusion based on a report of Adam Schefter. I cleared it up today based on Andy Reid's presser. I just kind of shared publicly saying to clear things up, Adam Schefter's report about Kadarius Toney was indeed wrong. Yesterday, Andy Reid confirmed that Toney did not have an offseason cleanup of his knee, but he did have that surgery. Yeah, he did have that surgery this morning, literally this morning, to clean it up. He mentioned it being his meniscus. Now, some people were like, well, you don't really know who to believe or what's true. Well, Andy Reid said, for one, that he did not have off-season knee surgery. Okay? And for two, I want to show you something. If I can find it. I might just have to show you a screenshot. Thought I could find it quickly, but maybe not. I want to show you somebody who liked that tweet that you may find intriguing. Here you go. Kadarius Toney's Twitter. His recent likes, at least as of 2 p.m. He liked the tweet. Okay, so not like a huge deal, but it's just like this report. He's like, "Yup," because after Adam Schefter gave the wrong report, Adam Schefter said, "Yo, Kadarius Toney had off-season knee surgery, and he tweaked the knee that he had surgery on." Well, Kadarius Toney came out and said, "No, that report's not true, or it's not completely accurate." So the inaccuracy was he did not have off-season knee surgery. He had it this morning. Now, that doesn't change the fact that he's still injured for like the next 6 to 7 weeks plus, but it does clear up a little bit in a good way for him. If you had to have 2 knee surgeries in like a few months span, like that's not good on your knee. So every time you got to go under the knife, it's not good. Yo, Brand with it too. So that Chris Jones franchise tag next year, are you ready to join the dark side? What's up, Brand? I kid. I really want that extension out. Dude, if they franchise tag him, it's like a 33 point something $million cap hit next year. That is not ideal, dude. Yeah, that is not ideal. I don't think they'll do it. That's 33 point something $million cap hit. That's crazy. Yo, Billy, you're the best Chiefs content creator, hands down. Dude, thanks so much, man. I appreciate the kind words, brother. KT is loving the HBTC Cole wisdom. I don't know about all that, but he did see the tweet somehow. He didn't follow me. He just saw it probably on like a recommended or something. Or like the players search their names. Like they search their names and see what people are saying. But he saw that and was like, all right, yep. So, heck yeah. Get well soon, brother. 2 problems. Okay. You still shocked about D-Hop? No. Signing with the Titans? No, I mean, I was surprised when he signed there, but it was the best deal that D-Hop was offered. Yeah, I mean, the Titans are, I guess, whatever, but like Mike Vrabel is a great coach. They have a good defense. They play the Chiefs hard. Like they're always around and able to hang around. So it wasn't the worst team he could have signed with. You know what I mean? I've been saying this for a while. Chris Jones is going to request a trade. I mean, no trade. I don't know, dude. They're in a bit of a tough spot with Chris Jones. I mean, like, if you wanted to trade Chris Jones and leverage him for all he was worth, you would have done that before the draft. That's why I have to believe a deal gets done, because the Chiefs lost every bit of leverage by not before the draft. I mean, teams they're not gonna give a bunch of stuff right now. They don't. Most of their teams are. I mean, maybe if we look up cap space, maybe some teams have some room to trade for Chris Jones and extend him now. But most teams, dude, they're pretty filled out for their roster. So I don't think Chris Jones is getting traded right now. I could be wrong. I don't think that's likely. Jennifer said, congrats on 140K subs. Do we hit 140K? Nice. Let's go. Moving on up. Current projected franchise tag is $20.8 million. No, it's like 30 something. I think it's 30 something because he's been franchise tagged before. So yeah, last time I saw it was like 32 million or something like that. Pretty sure. Huck said he paid for 5 gifted and it never showed. Huck, what's up, man? Something's got to be up because I didn't see it go through. I didn't see 5 gifted go through. There's only been one other person that's done that and something didn't go through, and that was it Greg Coleman? It was somebody. And they ended up checking their bank statements and like, yeah, I actually never got charged. So if you actually sent 5 and it didn't go through, dude, like, dang it. Sorry, man. I don't know. Ezra said, I don't see the Chiefs budging. Vicha's history shows that. He will play his last year on contract and Chiefs will let him walk for a 3rd-round compensatory pick. Hey, that certainly could happen. We'd have to wait a little bit. Meaning, like, let's wait a week and see what happens. If Chris Jones reports to camp and everybody's saying, yeah, no deal got done, well, that's not good. So Cole's starting to sing. Yeah, that's not good. You don't want me to sing. Blues Vids, your channel's amazing. Hey, thanks, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Will you be attending camp? That is the goal. I do want to make it to one. The problem is, to pop out these videos covering training camp takes forever. I started at 9 a.m. and we dropped the video at 8 p.m. I mean, that's a long time. So it would just have to be a day where I'm like, I'm just going to go and I'm not going to cover it in a video. That's the only way it could be possible. Lazarus is back. You're back from the dead, says Lazarus. I thought you were Spider-Man. You kind of are. Yo, Bud with the 6 months. Let's go, dude. I appreciate you. They searched their names. Honey Skunk still searching. Oh, gosh. Honey Skunk. Honey Badger. Honey Badger. The bad thing is, if we don't get Jones signed to an extension, says John, I don't know. I don't get traded at least by the deadline. I mean, if the Chiefs are truly chasing another Super Bowl, to trade Chris Jones before the deadline, I mean, that's not going to do good things for the defense. So if they're even remotely in playoff contention, I don't see them doing that. But dude, I'm not an expert on, on some of these, I'm just not an expert on what the Chiefs are going to do behind the scenes. Like, I wouldn't think that they would. If they don't get a deal worked out with Chris Jones, I understand the thought there. It's like, well, do what you can to trade him and get some draft capital out of the guy because he's one of the best defensive tackles in the game. But, I don't know, man. That would be tough, especially if the Chiefs are going to make another playoff run. No Chris Jones, no Super Bowl last year. Let's be honest. He sacked Burrow twice, or something like that. Burrow got sacked 3 times in the AFC Championship game. So, Yo, what up, Derek? Could you let us know what date you may go? Yeah. When I figure that out, I'll make it public for sure. I get a hall pass? All right, fair enough. I enjoy a good cup of coffee. Can you recommend anything? You talking to me? Yeah, HBTC blend from Benchwarmer Brew. That's a pretty good cup of joe, if I do say so myself. You could vlog the day in training camp? Yeah, I could vlog it. I could also get some clips and stuff like that for sure. Injurious Prony? Are you a fan of wrestling? Like WWE? If so, no. Not really. I mean, I used to watch when The Rock and Stone Cold were in it, back in the day. Yeah, he is getting yeah, somebody said, Chiefs fan said, Cole, also CJ can't wait out for, I mean, he can wait out for long if he wants to. What's $50,000 a day if you're going to get a multi-year deal with about $60-ish million in guaranteed money, right? But I do understand what you're saying. He's getting fined $50,000 a day that he is not in attendance. Are you doing another video tonight? No, Riley. After this? No. We done. Terry with the 5 gifted? Sheesh. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you, Terry. Terry. I don't have a hard date that I'm going to camp, Astros. I think I speak for all Chiefs fans when I say last year's Super Bowl was too close a call. Mahomes getting outplayed by Hurts was a red flag. What? I know I'm not alone on saying this contract was a mistake. What did I just read? I'm going to St. Joe on Saturday. Nice, Blonde. Yeah, hopefully he has a deal done by Saturday. That'd be nice. Did the Patriots players worry about money when they won all their Super Bowls? I mean, some people did. I'm sure. Someone said that the Lions beat the Chiefs in Super Bowl 58. Oh, that they will beat him in Super Bowl 58? I mean, dude, the Lions got to win a playoff game. So, I don't know. I wouldn't worry about going to the Super Bowl right now. You got to worry about just winning a playoff game. What up, Rob? What's up, Brody? Appreciate the kind words. Appreciate that, man. Jets or Jags? I mean, my knee-jerk reaction is Jags, honestly. But Aaron Rodgers could... I mean, the Jets have a great roster, and Aaron Rodgers... I think it's going to take a little time, but Aaron Rodgers could have them firing on all cylinders. It's an unknown to me. The Jags are not an unknown because I know what they can do, and they've only got better. Red Kingdom, what up, man? Who's the Chiefs' biggest threat? I mean, the Bengals, the Bills. I mean, the Jags got to be up there. But those are probably the main two in the AFC. Rice and Moore, good combo indeed. Brand said, I see. The tag price is either the average of the top 5 salaries of the player's position for the current year, 120% of his previous salary, whichever is higher. Yeah, I think it's because they tagged Chris Jones before. So I think the second tag, is 120% of his previous salary. That's why it's like $32 million or something like that. Almost positive. Ryan Fast and Furious. That's funny, man. Do you see Donovan Smith as a lock for the left tackle spot? I could have sworn I saw reports that Juwan Taylor would switch when he first got signed. Yeah, so initially they signed Juwan Taylor with the reports floating out there that they could have him switch to the left side if needs be. I think it was a little bit of window dressing prior to the draft. I don't think that was the plan for the Chiefs. I think the plan for the Chiefs was to get a left tackle in the draft, to be honest. I mean, we don't know what all they did behind the scenes. They could have reached out for some potential trades, but they signed Donovan Smith the day after the draft. So that tells me they were at least keeping their options open to see if they, by chance, could snag a left tackle in the draft. I'm not saying they went into the draft saying left tackle or else, but I do think they went into the draft keeping their options open. They did try to trade up in round 1, and they couldn't get a team to move with them. They signed Donovan Smith like a day or two later. He's a lock in my eyes. I think he's the left tackle for this year. Is that the most ideal? I don't know, but that's what they got. Yo, Kenny with the 10 months. Let's go. Best content creator of all time, DeRuse. Let's go, dude. Appreciate it, Kenny. Thank you, man. Very kind words, and thanks for the 6 months. Let's freaking go. Tier. Before the end of this month, today's July 25th. Before the end of this month, we will do the members-only Zoom call. I'm not sure what day yet, but it'll be before the end of the month. We'll get it figured out for sure. Maybe it should be Thursday night. I know it's not ideal for everybody, but the Chiefs don't have practice, and it'll be a little bit more chill. My family will still be out of town. Maybe we'll do Thursday night. Yo, Aaron Jacobson with the 5 bomb. Terry with the 5. Kenny with the renewal for 10 months. I said 6 months. I'm tripping, dude. 10 months. That's fire. And then Aaron with the 5. Let's go, dude. Appreciate you, man. I've watched your vids. Keep grinding. You'll get the gold plaque. Dude, Luca, thanks, man. The gold plaque, that's 1 million. That's 1 million subs. What do you think about Justin Ross getting first team reps? Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see. You know, I want to see things when pads come on. They come on Friday, and then I need to see preseason games. But like, especially with Kadarius Toney out, they're starting to give some of these guys some looks, and it seems to me, from the outside, I haven't been at camp, but just from what I'm seeing, it seems like Justin Ross is getting one of the nods, like from the fringe guys. He's definitely getting reps with the ones. Now, he's working in, like, I think Blaine Gabbert threw him a pass today, so he's not just working with the ones. But, yeah, it's a good sign. I think it's a positive sign for Justin Ross for sure. And I know some people in here are like, well, you didn't have Justin Ross making your initial 53. Well, I made the initial 53 in June. And also, my thoughts on Justin Ross, they kind of haven't changed. Like, the potential upside in Justin is very intriguing. I'm excited to see it, but I need to see the pads come on. I need to see him go through camp, go through these preseason games, and stay healthy. And, like, dude, 53 roster is already going to be changing for people since Kadarius Toney got hurt 3 seconds in to day 1 of training camp. So, yeah, things are going to change. I mean, it's probably not the only injury that's going to happen. Hopefully, it's the only injury that's requiring surgery on a Chiefs player, but things are going to keep changing. And, yeah, by the end of camp, I'll be intrigued to see what the 53-man roster, like my next projection, looks like. Because it's not going to be exactly like it was that I made in June. Perry with the 4 months. The Let's Freaking Go tier. Let's go, man. So Toney on IR, and then we keep an extra wide receiver in the room to start the season. Well, here's the thing. If they don't believe he's going to be out for longer than a few weeks of the season, they might just keep him on the roster as like a healthy, or not a healthy scratch, but they just might not suit him up. Now, I don't claim to be an expert on all the moves that they could make. If they put him on the PUP list, then if they put him on the reserve, if they don't take him off and they put him on the reserve PUP list, he's got to be out for 4 weeks minimum with a 21-day window that could open. They could then activate him sometime within that 21-day window. If he is not able to get activated outside or inside of that 21-day window, he has to go on IR for the season. There might be somebody in here, honestly, that's a little bit more knowledgeable in that area. What are a couple of the options that the Chiefs could do if it's not PUP list, reserve PUP? What else can they do? I think that's really about it, right? I could be wrong. Somebody let me know in the comments. Jediggity. What up, man? Bro, I just found you recently, and I love this channel. Love the Chiefs because my great-grandparents live 10 minutes away from the stadium. So I've always been a Chief and will for life. Let's go, dude. I'm glad you found the channel. Glad you're here. I live about 15-ish minutes from the stadium. So that's awesome, man. Kip with the 3 months. KT should be ready for the regular season. I just had a scope, and I was back to work in 3 weeks. Yeah, what worries me, though, Kip, and this is like no disrespect to you, but even just a scope. We're talking about being football ready. We're talking about sprinting as fast as you can and making an unnatural cut. We're talking about Kadarius Toney, and he moves unnaturally anyway, and starting and stopping at the speed of light. I'm just a little bit nervous that it might take longer than that. I don't think it's going to take like a lot longer, but I would think 6 to 8 weeks, maybe 10 from now. And that's why I'm like 10 weeks from now. I mean, he had it on July 25th. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 weeks is September 19th. And the Chiefs will be preparing for week 3. Now, could he play before then? For sure. I am not a doctor, and that's why I'm like, that's no disrespect to you, Kip. Like, I don't know what you do for a living, but it probably ain't, starting and stopping and cutting and doing all this crazy stuff like they do on the football field. But dude, hey, I hope he comes back ASAP. But even when Kadarius Toney comes back, he's going to be in a ramp-up period, a limited snap count. He's not going to be they're going to ease him in. So even if he's back in 6 weeks for the start of, even if he's back for week 1, there is no way, I don't think, that they're just going to be like, all right, full snap count, go ahead, just run it. Nah, they're going to be real careful with him, I think. But dude, I'm glad your knee cleanup went well and you were able to get back to work. That's awesome. I need a knee cleanup, I think. I tore my meniscus, and I've been rehabbing it, and it's not right. It's still not right. Kind of a bummer. Yo, Cole with the 1 month membership. Hey, nice name, Cole. I like that name a whole lot. Thanks for all the Chiefs news and content you make for us. Appreciate it, man. It's my honor. Really hope John Ross is able to show out in camp and make the roster. Yeah, I mean, like right now, first 3 days, I'm giving Justin Ross the nod. But it's so early, dude. Pads aren't on. Let's just see. You got to play the long game a little bit and watching camp battles and stuff like that. So John Ross is definitely one I'm going to be looking at. Former first rounder, 4.22, 40 speed, at least when he ran it years ago. So, yeah, definitely going to be watching that guy. It seems like Justin Ross has the nod at the moment, but, dude, things can change for sure. Definitely. How did you tear it? It's I tore it. It's basically, what do they call it? I'm trying to think of the term. I think it just wore down over time. I trained in Taekwondo for like 12 years and used to do like parkour and like gymnastic stuff. Used to flip off of buildings and land on my feet, but like that's a lot of impact on your knees. And Yeah, with my back being injured, I've been favoring my knees rather than bending properly at times. So I don't know what I did exactly or how I did it. It was like a degenerative, like it just slowly broke down over time. That's what the term is. Something like that. Degenerative tear? Something like that, maybe. Do you think after Chris' extension that Veach will go for one of the running backs like Jake? Well, what's up, Nancy? Jacobs is still a Raider. I don't think they go for another running back. I think they're okay with the running back room. Now, like, there are a couple running backs that would be awesome. Dalvin Cook, though, he's got some, like, a little bit of legal issues that he's still working through. Josh Jacobs, I know he left today. He's not in Las Vegas. So that's not looking good. But I don't think the Chiefs go after a high-profile running back. Not really. No returning punts for Cole? Heck nah. No. KT jukes himself out of his own body. That's tough, man. I was for a scope, dislocated kneecap, and torn ACL. Dang, Kip, I'm glad you're back, bro. Jeez. Any news on John Ross? Said crooked? No, not really. The only clip I saw of John Ross today was actually that clip of Josh Williams' interception. Yeah, do I have that downloaded somewhere? It was the clip that was shared of Watts. No, not Watson. Josh Williams' interception. I can just pull it up on Twitter. Dude, I am not used to the Twitter handle or the Twitter emoji being changed. I keep looking at my tabs on my browser looking for the blue bird, and it's obviously a white X now. So I keep looking, and it ain't there. It ain't there. Where's the Chiefs' original video? Here it is. Yeah, here it is. Literally the only thing I saw of John Ross today was this. And there he is, John Ross. In coverage was Williams. That was Gabbert throwing that one, trying to force it in there. Ross popped it up, or Josh Williams popped it up, followed through. Clean interception, man. Nice play by the year two. The year two man from Fayetteville State. You love to see that, man. But yeah, that's the only thing I saw of John Ross today. I'm sure there's other stuff out there of him. I didn't see anything personally. X is a dumb name. Are people supposed to send X's now? Bro, I can't keep up. I'm over here just like, please don't shut down because I need that platform. Remigio clips out there at all? They're not really, Dave, that I saw other than like the first day of camp when Mahomes hit Remigio in the end zone. That was great. But that's the last I've really seen of him since day one. Am I excited for the season? Heck yeah, Colin. Not seeing Chiefs going after any running back? No, I don't think so, Chief Kelsey. I mean, if there is any question for the Chiefs in the running back room at all, with longevity and health, like they're just going to keep CEH. Like I know a lot of people think he's going to get traded, but dude, I think CEH is going to get a lot of work at the beginning of the season as they ramp Pacheco back in. You know, could be wrong there, but it's just like, you're not going to trade CEH and then go into the season with Pacheco a question mark. I mean, he should be. Pacheco's going to be ready by week 1, more than likely. But I'm just saying, like, he had a labrum surgery on his shoulder, and he still is in a yellow vest at camp. No contact. Do not touch this man. Yo, Terry with another 5 gifted. Terry's going crazy. Let's go. You got your ACL torn by getting run over by a forklift? I mean, that sounds horrible. Red Cheetah, Isaiah Pacheco still doing shoulder exercises at camp. Are you worried? Well, I guess worried about what, Cheetah? I've actually had 2 shoulder surgeries that he's had. You know, maybe his tear is a little bit different than mine, but I had 2 labrum surgeries on my left shoulder. And it's tough. You're in an immobilizer for 6 weeks in a sling like this. Can't move. And dude, my shoulder is still not right. Like if you look at my left shoulder, can you see? Yeah. Look at that. It's kind of atrophied. Look at my right shoulder. It's got an actual like curved. Okay, it doesn't actually look that different, and I look super pale. But I promise you, it looks different. Yeah, it makes sense he's still rehabbing his shoulder, dude, because that's a crazy surgery. It takes a lot of time. But I'm not worried. I would be worried if they traded CEH right now, you know. But hey, you got Deneric Prince back there making some splashes. He's catching everything thrown his way. You know, the Chiefs shared a clip of him yesterday, catching a nice pass from Mahomes. So there's been little work with the running backs until the pads come on. I'm not worried though about Pacheco still working on his shoulder. You broke your leg? That's not good. Get well soon, man. Yo, Stephanie, what up? Can't wait for football. Went to a concert in the meantime. Papa Roach? Nice. Dude, they're still freaking touring? That's crazy. Not just once, but twice. How did you get run over twice? That's not funny, but what? They like run you over and be like, oh, shoot, and back up over you? What happened? Yeah, you're right, Dave. That's the other thing about the CH thing. Like, what are you going to get for CEH? Nothing. You get a late round pick, I guess. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. What position do I play? I play make YouTube content position. How much money do you think Chris Jones is going to get paid? Dude, that's a great question, Jonah. I mean, somewhere between 27 to 29 million a year. What I'm unsure about is how much guarantees. You got to look at the guarantees that Quinnen Williams got, and it's probably going to be at least there a little bit more. This is their last resort. Suffocation, no bleeding. Dude, I mean, Papa Roach, they were around when I was a kid. Yo, Chris Wright is in here. What up, dude? How are you, man? Pacheco's legit, man. He'll be good. Scott, you got shoulder surgery on your labrum 2 weeks ago? And you're out your junior season? I'm sorry, Dylan. That's rough, man. Prince going to be a monster. I'm excited for him, Tommy, for sure, bro. You got hit with a golf club. Hurt to talk and chew. You got hit like someone swung and hit you in the mouth? Dude, that's not good. Cherry Dad said, Eons fan checking in for Tony for y'all. Wow, what's an Eons fan? Maybe he means Giants fan. Wishing him well. Oh, appreciate it, man. Yeah. Definitely not ideal, but it is what it is. Byron Pringle signed with the Commanders today. Yep. Join an EB. 140 for 5 years, 80 million guaranteed. Could happen. Get Cole a part-time job on the Chiefs YouTube media team. Why? Doug said, Chris the bad right. What's up? You already know. Tommy, Cole the content MVP. Appreciate it, bro. Coach said I was a big drawback. Wait. That's got to be a quote that I don't understand. Like a movie quote, maybe? Guess that player. Plays for the Chiefs, is on the offense, and his number starts with a 2. I mean, Sky Moore? He's 24. Ronald Jones was 2 last year. She Rice is 4. 17 is a Richie. Justin Ross is 8. John Ross is 85. It's got to be Sky, right? Yo, what's up, Tip? What would you do if Mahomes popped up behind you? Shake his hand. Dab him up. ask if he wants a beer, and maybe if he wants to answer some questions from y'all. Pete's said, so Cole, do you think Sky has a chance of being wide receiver 1 this year? If you're talking about from like a production standpoint, jeez Louise, I don't know. That'd be a huge leap. He had 250 yards last year. Could happen, especially if Toney is struggling to stay on the field. I mean, these guys got to step up and they got to rise to the occasion, right? I think Sky's going to be getting opportunities. He's looking good. I'm excited to see him. But yeah, I don't know. Wide receiver 1 in production. That's a huge leap. Yeah, somebody who just said that. Here Come the Beats said, hey Cole, have you seen US Today's prediction for the season where they think the Chiefs will finish 10-7? Yeah, we can look at that. We can look at that in a second. Dez with the 5. With these other QB contracts getting so high, should we start to worry about the Mahomes restructure? Well, Dez, thanks for the 5. And in case you didn't know, like an hour ago, maybe a little bit longer, there's a couple big things that happened today, actually. So the big one was the Chargers signed Justin Herbert to a 5-year, $262.5 million extension. The Cowboys, they signed Trayvon Diggs to a 5-year, $97 million. Saquon Barkley did not sign his tag, but they worked out a deal. Basically, it's basically a franchise tag deal with $1 million extra. But the big one is here, Justin Herbert. It puts Mahomes, I think, as eighth most highest paid QB in the NFL. So Dez is saying, should we be worried about a Mahomes restructure? No, I don't think we should be worried. I've kind of said this. If the Chiefs get a deal done, an extension done with Chris Jones, one of the things they could do with the freed up cap space is honestly get Mahomes adjusted. Whether that's a pay bump, an extension with a couple extra years, and you bump up his average per year, But here's my thing: if Mahomes is happy with his current contract, there's no need. He made $22 million at least in endorsements last year, second most behind Tom Brady. He's doing fine. It's kind of up to Mahomes. If Mahomes is yeah, dude, this is crazy. Russell Wilson's making more than me. Daniel Jones is making more than me. Lamar Jackson, which Lamar is better than the 2 guys I just named. But if Mahomes is this is getting a little wild, we gotta bump the pay. I mean, the Chiefs, they could definitely do it. I mean, you gotta have the money, which I think is why you need Chris Jones extension to get done first, right? But it could definitely happen. So I'm not worried about it. If it doesn't happen this year, it could happen later. Next year. But Mahomes and company knew what they were doing when they signed a 10-year deal. You remember everybody was saying Mahomes is going to keep the Chiefs cash strapped for years to come. And here he is after Burrow gets his deal done. He'll be the 9th highest paid QB. No, I think they're in a good spot. Yo, Velocity, the Dolphins and Chiefs are the best AFC teams. Yeah, I mean, the Dolphins on paper, their roster is pretty good. So are the Jets, the Jags, the Ravens, obviously the Bills and Bengals and Chiefs. That's a no-brainer. But yeah, man, the Dolphins they're up there. I mean, the thing is, they got to put it together. But yeah, for sure. Yeah, Brody, I've watched the quarterback documentary on Netflix. I still have 20 minutes left or 30 minutes on episode 8. I got to finish it. So the whole syringe, is there any chance Jones would sit the year out if he doesn't get a new deal? Whew, hope not. I mean, I guess he could, but he's going to be... Dude, if he plays this year, he gets $28 million. That's so much money. $28 million. I don't think he's going to want to do that. I don't think so. I think that's extremely unlikely. Chiefs trade for Mike Williams. Hey, you never know. Chargers need money now. With KT out for a while, the coaching staff is challenging wide receiver room to step the F up. You already know, Dave. Yeah, you already know. Yeah, all under the misconception that a wide receiver is actually wide receiver 1. when we know it's 87. Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, when you say wide receiver 1 in production, it's definitely outside of Travis Kelce, who's going to get around 1,000 yards. What's up, Lori? How are you? Who are you most ready to play? Dude, I'm ready to play anybody now. Let's get football here. Let's go. You saw TJ, I don't even know who that is. Hajizode? I don't know who that is. Okay, let me pull up this this article that was kind of funny. Here it is. Look at these record predictions for 2023. That's USA Today Sports. They're predicting the Chiefs and the Broncos to both go 10-7. The Chargers to go 7-10, and the Raiders to go 3-14. Huh? Dang, dude. That's crazy. I mean, until Mahomes proves us otherwise, his worst season with the Chiefs was 12 wins in an AFC Championship appearance, hosting it at Arrowhead. I mean, I guess I could see how you could get there. I just think it's pretty unlikely. And then to tie it up with the Broncos, Sean Payton really going to be that much of a savior? I mean, geez Louise. I saw that and was like, sheesh. Some people were on some good stuff when they made that article. That's crazy. Yeah, Ryan, I don't know, dude. Jets 12-5. Oh yeah, we can pull this up and keep looking at some of the other teams. Yeah, like the Niners 11-6, like that makes sense. Cardinals 2-15, God bless. Giants 6-11, that's a huge step back. The Commanders. Yeah, dang, look at this. Some craziness. Hey, I told you. I do agree with this one. D-Hop going to a team just to finish above 500. Crazy, man. Did I miss a dono? I feel like I did. Maybe I didn't. No, I didn't. Yo, Chiefs versus Bengals. For me, face of the franchise. Who you think is going to win? Dude, I mean, every time the Chiefs and Bengals play, it's close. So it could go either way. I would pull for the Chiefs. I'd pull for the Chiefs for sure. Somebody said Steelers. Yeah, they have the Steelers going 11-6. Hey, man, Kenny Pickett's about to carry this team. They're going to do better than the Chiefs? Sheesh. Yeah, anyway, that was just like a record prediction from USA Today. That's a little much. The fact that they have the Broncos with the same record as the Chiefs was enough to disregard the whole thing. What's up, Hall of Fames? Yeah, that was pretty crazy. I was like 10-7. What? What's up, Sally? What did Slim say? Yeah, those articles mean nothing. Yeah, it's just their best guesses, I guess, but it seems like a bit of a troll. May have gotten the Raiders and Cardinals right at least. Okay, yeah, maybe. Steelers, Browns. Whew. What did they have the Browns going? They had the Browns at 10-7. The same as the Chiefs? Oh, man. Man. Yo, what's up, Colin? What up? I must think EB is taking the talent to the Commanders or something. 10-7. My prediction this year is 13-4 again. Yeah, that's about where mine is. Your brother works with Travis Kelce's cousin? Nice. Fire. Maybe USA 50 years ago? Yeah, facts. I'm good, Hall of Fames. Doing really good, man. Smoking on that Joe Burrow? Hey, somebody is when they made that. Experts. X means has been and spurts means, well, you know. 10-7 with QB healthy? Who? What team? Chiefs have a soft early half. The second half of the season is not brutal, but the rest factor in December will be painful, literally. Yeah, I mean, they play, like the first 2 weeks, they play who do they play? They open up the season against the Lions and they play the Jags. I mean, neither of those games are going to be easy, like just initially thinking about it. Kelsey finna cook this year? I hope so. Strongest division? We actually voted on it last stream, Bench. The AFC East is what won. What up, Corey? How are you, man? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, exactly. There's no easy game. Facts. Aaron said we could rest our starters for the last 6 weeks, I guess. And that's how they get 10-7. Yeah, sounds about right. Hey, that's how you could get there. Essence said, based on Kadarius Toney's injury, what do you think the record will be? Also, do you think they'll get a mid-season pickup like last year? I mean, the Chiefs will trade for somebody midway through the season, depending on who's available, if they feel like they need it. In their, a certain position group has injuries or whatever. I don't think Toney being injured changes the Chiefs' record that much. And that's like no disrespect to Toney. I just think Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid, they'll find a way to get it done. Patrick Mahomes talked about it today in his presser. He said, they'll kind of tailor the offense one way if Toney's in there. They'll tailor it a different way if he's not, because every single game they'll take a look at who's on the roster basically and cater to their strengths, and that's part of the game plan. They cater to the strengths of who's available. They're the best at doing it, dude. Mahomes literally, like, he hopes Kadarius Toney heals up and comes back out there. He'd be a benefit to the team. But dude, after listening to Mahomes' presser, I was like, yep, he's going scorched earth again this season. And I don't even think it matters who the receivers are. Like, he's just gonna make it happen, dude. Again, this is not the standard. I get it, but AFC Championship game, Justin Watson sick, Juju Smith-Schuster got hurt, Kadarius Toney got hurt, McCole Hardman got hurt, Mahomes throws first down pass to Marcus Kemp, MVS goes off. I mean, MVS was a friggin' dog that game, but I'm just like, they still had Kelsey, they're catching, you've got McKinnon, Pacheco catching passes out of the backfield, I guess Prince, like, I don't know what that's going to look like yet, but you've got Noah Gray. You've got Fortson. I mean, dude, you've got weapons. What game was that? When Jody Fortson ran that wheel route and Mahomes threaded it to him like 40 yards on a rope. What game was that? Was it the Bengals game? Maybe the first one. It was their first matchup, I think, when the Chiefs lost. When Mahomes dove into the end zone that same drive. The Superman jump, across the plane. But, dude, I'm not that worried about it, to be honest. Would it have been nice if they have D-Hop or something? I mean, freaking, yeah, it would have been nice. And then you got KT injured, and you're like, oh, that's cool. Still got D-Hop, but it wasn't a need. Wasn't a need. Oh, it was the Chargers? Ah, thank you. My bad. It wasn't the Bengals. It was the Chargers. Dude, that throw. But you guys know the throw I'm talking about, though. That throw was crazy. Hey, come back here, Desk. Yeah, that throw was crazy. I do not play Fortnite. Jody's going to be a big role, you think? Hey, man, I'm excited. I'm excited for him. He struggled a little bit with injury at the end of last season and then was coming off his Achilles. I'm like, dude, what did he tear? Achilles the year before. Yeah, Nick Bolton clutched up in the Super Bowl. You already know. Jonas said we won the AFC Championship game with practice squad players. True. Now, the defense stepped up too. Let's not get it twisted. They sacked Burrow multiple times on third down. They picked him off twice. It was 20-20 at the end of the game, that last drive, but still, like, they got it done. I'm not saying that's ideal, okay? For sure. Rachel, what up? What up? I'm sure you may have touched on it, but will Mahomes get a new deal this year? Yeah, actually we talked about it for a few minutes. It would have to probably come after a Chris Jones extension, and it's only if Mahomes wants it. I mean, he could ask for it, and they're like, yeah, you deserve it and more. So I think it's just up to Mahomes, to be honest. Yo, Brand with another gifted. Let's go. Already won't have Frank Clark. Please let's get Chris Jones deal done. Hey, I want to get it done. But the refs, they're still crying about the refs? Yeah. Well, dude, on top of that, you want to talk about injuries in the AFC Championship game. Snead got concussed. Was it the opening drive of the game? Or the opening drive of the second half? Snead was concussed. I think it was the opening drive of the game. Willie Gay came out due to injury. Yeah. Lou, yes, sir, I'm live. Let's go. I know you probably haven't thought this far. What position will the Chiefs go? Dude, heading into the draft? Yeah, I have not thought that far. You are definitely right. Mahomes 40 yards or so hitting the crossbar at camp. Yep, saw that, Kip. It was easy. Yo, look, we got a Chiefs-aholic wannabe. Bengals-aholic. That man was trying to rob dollar stores. The poverty version of Chiefs-aholic in the house. Bengals-holic. Hey, man. You're a little bum. I wasn't crying about it, just quoting those frail individuals. Oh, yeah. No, you're good. Cole needs beer drinking lessons? Why? I'm just sipping on beer, baby. Do you think Burrow versus Mahomes the next Brady Manning? I don't know. They're both two great QBs, though, for sure. We got skill position factory. Next man up. You already know, Michael. You already know. You're surprised D-Up's on the Titans? Why? They offered him the best deal. Kurt's in the house. What up, man? Bro, Frank Clark for me and Madden is out for the season and CEH is out for the season? No. Like to see Brock Purdy, Lance, and Tannehill. Oh, in the next documentary? That'd be fire. Herbert was overpaid? I mean, that's just the way it's going. Every QB who's gotten a deal this offseason, I think, became the highest paid. All BS aside, do you think they signed Jones? I think this thing goes the long haul and he ends up being traded. I mean, I hope he gets the deal done. I really do. I'm still pretty confident, but with each passing day, it gets you wondering just a little bit. Lou, I'm glad you enjoy the channel, man. You're one of the OGs. What'd you think about Orlando Brown Jr.? He definitely showed up more in the second half of the season, or even like mid-season when he started to get healthy. But dude, there were times where he just struggled, man. Will Donovan Smith be better? I don't know. Hopefully he plays at least as good. You think Mahomes versus Herbert may be better than Burrow? I mean, hey, every time they play the Chargers, it's been a really close game. Yeah. I mean, I hope they get a deal done with Chris, man. I keep checking Twitter hoping we just see it. Like, I just want to see it. Matt Derrick of Chiefs Digest just tweeted this out saying, oh, here we go. Mike Florio's back with another one. If Patrick Mahomes is fine with helping to further feather Clark Hunt's billion-dollar nest, so be it. This guy is still talking, but Mahomes is currently $7.5 million per year behind the top of the market at the QB position, and it will only get worse when Joe Burrow signs his deal. Matt Derrick responds saying, this assumes that everyone's motives are the same. Could Mahomes have secured a $50 million AAV deal? Certainly he still could. Contracts are made to be renegotiated. He also has a $450 million contract and 2 rings in a league that's still looking for its second $300 million contract. Dude, Mike Florio is so obsessed. Look, this guy, Riz Chester United. That's actually hilarious. You're obsessed, bro. You need to touch grass. Oh my gosh. I feel like at this point, he'd just be saying this stuff to trigger people. Again, how much did Justin Herbert make in endorsements last year? How much? Mahomes made $22 million at least. How much? So that's my question. Because it's like, you're not factoring the off-the-field stuff at all. Yep, prayers up for Bronny. Yes, sir, Sam. Just got done watching Grossi's video on the Herbert signing. Oh, I need to check that out, Tim. Matthew said Richie James going to go off after not signing D-Hop and KT being down. I mean, Richie James, he should definitely get plenty of opportunities to do so, yes. I think so. I watched a new video, and I agree that they would have gotten another receiver if they thought KT wouldn't be healthy all year, or this year. Well, I was saying that the Chiefs, if they really didn't believe in the room outside of Kadarius Toney, I think they would have signed another. Because you can't really, at this point in time in his career, count on the fact that Kadarius Toney is going to be healthy. Now, they didn't do, I don't want to do a double negative. They did make some moves this offseason. They signed Richie James. They re-signed Justin Watson to a 2-year deal. They drafted Rashee Rice in the second round. I mean, it's not like the Chiefs didn't make moves, but I was saying in the video that I think the Chiefs are possibly higher on the room than we think. If they weren't, they might have added even more to the room, because you cannot count on Kadarius Toney to be healthy. You just can't. I mean, I hope after this knee surgery he gets right and he plays the rest of the season. But even after getting right and going back out there, like, what about hamstrings? You know, what about ankle? You know, there's just other stuff. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited about Rashee Rice, Kurt, especially with people getting hurt. Like, yo, Darth Bane's in here. I read somewhere that said Mahomes made $40 million in 2021 off endorsements, then 20 the next year. Oh, he's making quite a bit. He made 40 in 2021? Jeez Louise. Yo, what up, Luke? Have a good night, brother. We'll get CJ done. Cap going up 20 million next year and each year. 20 plus million next year? Oh, then we'd be all right. But jeez Louise. Divorce said trading may open the floodgates for the Chiefs. Think the Patriots kept their dynasty going by letting players walk or getting traded. I just feel like Chris Jones is so important to the defense, man. That's tough. I'm definitely not saying they couldn't do it. I'm just like, I don't know how likely that is. How much of an impact will Justin Ross have with the injuries? Dude, I'm going to basically put like no expectations on Justin Ross and just like hope for the best. Meaning, like, if he goes in there, he shows up, he shows out, he makes the roster and starts contributing on offense. Like, I don't even want to put a number on it because I just have no idea. And I don't want to put like unreasonable expectations on the guy. But dude, if he goes out there and if Justin Ross made the roster and went out there and made, had Sky Moore numbers from last year, 2 touchdowns. Well, Sky didn't have a touchdown until the Super Bowl, but Justin Watson numbers, 300 yards and 2 touchdowns. Are you going to be mad at that? I'm not. That's crazy, considering he went undrafted, all the injuries he went through, like all that. Like, that's dope. I'm definitely rooting for him. Mike Florio's so mad that Patrick Mahomes is so humble. Dude, he's got to let it go. He's got to relax. All that matters is Pat's opinion of the wide receiver room. Yeah, 100%. Essen said, I never realized he previously had knee surgery with the Giants. Yeah, we traded for him in his second year. He had knee surgery that offseason, last offseason with the Giants. I have a screenshot here actually somewhere. Where is it? Here. Giants wide receiver Kadarius Toney had a minor arthroscopic knee procedure, sources say, which is why he's been in a red jersey on the side. Spring OTA practices. This was May 21st, 2022. The Chiefs traded for him 6 months later, or whatever that is. But yeah, it was in the offseason with the Giants. Tim said, yeah, they feel comfortable enough with the wide receiver room from what it seems like. They wanted D-Hop, but I feel like that was more as a luxury, keep him away from a contender. Yeah, I mean, dude, who wouldn't want D-Hop, right? But not every team can just, that late into the offseason, can just throw, what did he get, like $13 million a year for 2 years or something like that? That's a lot of money. Kelly, we appreciate you. Yo, what's up, Seth? What up, brother? Before Honey Badger left, I thought he was our defense leader. He was one of them, but now, I mean, it's Chris Jones bar none now. Chris Jones makes the defense work properly, takes on the double and triple team blocks and wrecks game plans in the middle. Says Vince, the organization can't cheap him. The D will falter without Chris Jones. Yeah, and when they traded away Tyreek, I mean, they traded away the third best player on offense, arguably the third best player outside of Mahomes and Kelsey. Chris Jones is the best player on defense, one of the best defensive players in the entire league. So it's a tough one, dude. I'm not saying they can't get something done or not get something done and something else happens. They let it play out this year and tag him next. I don't, or tag and try to trade. I don't think that's going to work. But I'm just saying, like, there's some other stuff that could play out, but I'm pretty confident they'll get a deal done. Colin, thanks for hanging out, brother. Kansas said, in Veach we trust. You already know. Lou is not worried. I mean, in reality, this is still the best team in the NFL. Facts. What's up, football boys? Gail said, I told Mahomes yesterday that I love the quarterback series. He said, thank you. Then apologize for all the cussing. I told him we forgive him and still love him. He said, thank you and appreciate you. Hey, that's awesome. He said, sorry for all the cussing. Oh, that's funny. I apologize for all the cussing. I don't think he wanted all that cussing out there. He said he cut out some too. That's crazy, huh? Am I streaming tomorrow? Probably not. I normally stream on Tuesday and Friday. Lou said, Cole, you're so funny. What did I say? How much money would it free up if we sign Jones? It just depends, Joel, on how they structure the contract. They could front load it a little bit so they don't have to pay as much in later years, which would give them less breathing room. But dude, they could free up 10 to 12 million in cap space. Maybe more, maybe a little less. Just depends. Michael said, calm down, y'all. CJ just getting his vet pre-signing vacation and standard operating procedure. I hope that's all it is. Did you finish quarterback? No, since I still have half of episode 8 left. I need to finish it. Casey would have had to sign Chris Jones in order to sign Diop. Well, yeah, for sure. And that's what I'm saying. Like, if they weren't positive they were going to get a deal done with Chris Jones, why would Hopkins sit around and wait, What day are you going to training camp? I don't have a date locked in yet, Essence. Brand said, I trust Veach to have a better hit than miss ratio in his picks. Yeah, but he isn't flawless. Truth. Chris Jones just wants the number to look good, but honestly shift some money from Pat and give him some up front and he'll be good. Hey, Mahomes may do something like that. Is quarterback everything you're hoping for it to be? I didn't have any expectations. I thought it was really, really well put together, though. For sure. Dave said Chris Jones is just skipping camp. He'll be fine. Something like that. KC can open at least $20 million by extending Chris. Dude, 20, that's so much. The reports I read, I mean, I guess it could go as far as 20. That's a lot. I saw more of like 10 to 12, maybe a little bit more. But dude, I'm not a contract expert. Those things they can get very complex. You woke up the wrong mother. Yeah, you already know, Kurt. Dude, that was crazy. Trade Jones for Justin Jefferson. I mean, the Chiefs ain't going to be able to afford Justin Jefferson. He's about to get paid QB money. You already know. Mahomes and Jefferson would be crazy, though. Kirk is so nice. Oh, he is so nice, dude. Such a nice man. $50K per day is an expensive vacation for Chris Jones. That's very true, Perry. But if he's going to get a 4-year, $100 million deal done, extension, that's not that much at the end of the day. Jones just wanted to beat the heat wave and chill inside. I like that. You see Tom Brady hit the drone? Yeah, in the Mr. Beast video? Yeah. First try. Uh-huh. It will be interesting. Yeah, man. I'm curious to see how it all plays out, but right now I'm not stressing about it too much. Any good DTs projected in next year's draft? You're asking the wrong man, I'll tell you that. I barely got through this draft, let alone the next one. Lou said, okay, so if Mahomes and Kelsey are content with their contracts, then what is the holdup on Chris Jones? I mean, somebody made a good point. We talked about it, and I don't know if some of you guys saw this. I popped up in All Chiefed Up's live stream the other day. But we were talking about it, and Chris Jones, he reportedly made like $500,000 in endorsements last year. Now, it could be more than that, but here's why Travis Kelce and Mahomes are chilling. Mahomes made $22 million in endorsements last year. Kelce, I don't know how much he made, but it was millions and millions of dollars in endorsements. Chris Jones, just based on his position and like he ain't getting those type of endorsements. He's just not. So somebody like Chris Jones, well, I understand he's still getting a lot of money in an extension. Like, it's unfathomable amount of money for us. Like, it's so much money. Even like $50,000 a day, fine. That's the median salary in the United States. I mean, maybe due to inflation it went up, but dude, he's getting fined the median salary in the U.S. per day that he misses. Like, these guys make so much money, it's really hard to like wrap our freaking, it's, at least for me, it's really hard to wrap my mind around like how much money that is. But yeah, Chris Jones might be pushing back a little bit for those couple extra million a year because he's not making that kind of money in endorsements. We'll see. We'll see. Football boys, thanks for hanging out, man. Yeah, Chris does not make as much off the field, for sure. Essence, you're right. Isaac said, I think Cole should hop on the D line for Chris Jones and whip out the Chrome Dome to flashbang the O-line and open up the easy sack. That's the craziest thing I ever read. But dude, look how pale it is. Bro, just be like, hey. That's actually not a bad idea. Island Hacker said 120 million, 4 years. Yeah, that could definitely happen. Andrew said, Cole, if you're in the NFL, what position would you play? If I was healthy, dude, probably like I don't know, wide receiver or like a kicker. I played soccer for 10 years. So I was 6'2", like 195, 6'2", 200. I would need to bulk up a little bit for a wide receiver, I think, but that's not too bad. Joshua is literally in the shower right now. Yo! Thanks for letting me know, I guess. That's the point. Kelsey and Mahomes are not worried about money. Oh, so pay Chris Jones. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, Lou, for sure, man. Jonah said if Chris Jones was a quarterback, you know he'd have more money. Oh, yeah, facts. Yeah. That's just how it goes with the market by position. Yeah. 1,000%. Kelsey's he's making money. Yeah, he's making, off New Heights residuals. Yeah, Tim, I have no idea how much they're making on their podcast, but I'm sure it's doing well. I can't imagine why it wouldn't. Want to know who was in the injury report for your game? Sure, let me know. Think Chris is still growing as a brand? Yeah, he might be. Pat Mahomes Productions. Every experience, good or bad, you have to learn from. I just try to learn from every mistake that I make so I never have to make them again. Patrick Mahomes. Facts. That's factual. If he said that, regardless of who said that quote, which you said Mahomes said it, so I believe you. But I'm just like, no matter who said that quote, that's a factual statement. What's my 40 time? I never ran a 40. Never ran a 40. Never a timed 40. I'm washed. Cole, would you suggest Madden 24? I mean, I don't know, dude. Maybe. Don't buy it because I said. Tell you that. Dez with the 5. It's amazing how special Mahomes is. Dude took enough money to be set. Spread it out to still build a contender. All these other guys signing for 5. Crazy. Hey, let me read that again. Yeah, it's pretty nuts. I mean, Mahomes' contract was certainly an outlier. Cole for show running that 4.2? Dude, I don't know. That's pretty freaking fast. I could drink a 40. That's what Chris said. A 40? I might die if I did that. Yeah, Des, thanks for the 5. I mean, I agree. How is Rashee Rice doing? Hey, good so far. Again, the pads haven't come on yet. It's early, but dude, he's caught touchdown passes every day from Mahomes in red zone. Like 2 of them were, I mean, Trey McDuffie was there, like Titan coverage. I'm excited from what I've seen from Rasheed so far. It's still early though. Next time the mods meet up with Cole, we do a 40, bro. I can't. My knee ain't gonna let me run, bro. I got something wrong with it. You guys would win, all of y'all. I'll time it. Yo, what's up, Mandy? Give Chris $25 million per year. That's a lot of money for anyone. Football players are getting greedy, if you ask me. I think he's worth more than 25. Quinnen Williams got 24. I mean, you could technically go 25, and that makes him the second highest paid DT, but I think he's going to get a little more than that. Well, honestly, I have no clue what the frick is going on with the NFL besides Chiefs news. Yeah, I mean, that's not a bad problem to have. But there's some stuff going on around the NFL. I mean, we talked about it a little bit earlier. Justin Herbert got a big deal. Diggs, was it Diggs? Got a deal done with the Cowboys. I think it was Diggs. There's some stuff happening. Cole, what team would you think Mahomes would be on if he wasn't on the Chiefs? I don't know, dude. The Bears told him they were going to get him, and they chose Trubisky. So he could have been a Bear. Mahomes thought he was going to be a Bear. But if the Chiefs didn't trade up to 10, shoot, dude, the Bills. I mean, I don't know what teams that year off the top of my head needed a QB. All those teams would want him now. You got Rasheed's autograph yesterday, George Karlaftis and Mahomes. Sure hope Rice can ball out like oh, that's awesome, Gail. That's freaking dope. Yo, Lance, what's up, dude? He says, cheers. Cheers. Hope you're doing well, brother. Who's better in terms of athleticism? Drew Tranquil, Nick Bolton, or Willie Gay? Ooh. I mean, if I had to put money like right now, I'd probably put it on Willie Gay. But that whole room is crazy. That whole room is crazy. What's up with John Ross? Nothing crazy right now. He's still quiet. Still quiet with John Ross right now, news-wise. Yeah, Willie Gay, yeah, he's a freak, dude. He is. He's an athletic freak of nature. Yo, what's up, Johnny? Johnny be good. Do you think Mahomes will be a Hall of Famer? Yes. Quite possibly now, if he retired. Maybe he needs a couple more years still to, I guess, be up. Like, I don't know. His first 5 years as a starter has been so crazy. He would be a Hall of Famer if he retired right now. Wouldn't you guys agree? I mean, typically a 5-year career for a quarterback. I don't know how many 5-year quarterbacks are in the Hall of Fame. Probably not a lot. But he's done so much in 5 years. He would at least be really close to the conversation. I mean, 2 league MVPs, 2 Super Bowls, hosted 5 AFC championships, leading the league in like every statistical category in the first 5 years of a career. I mean, it's ridiculous. Felix seems a bit overwhelmed in his presser. I'm trying to remember back because I covered that presser. I mean, I think all the rookies were probably a bit overwhelmed, to be honest. But yeah, Felix said he's just trying to do all he can to learn and to get where he needs to be before the vets come in. I think most of the rookies are probably overwhelmed for a while, even through preseason, to some extent. First ballot, I like that. RB1 Pacheco, says Brian. RB2 McKinnon. As of right now, RB3 is CEH, and then 4 is Prince. Prince will be RB3 after week 9. And there we go. I agree with that. Basically how the room looks right now. I mean, McKinnon is, he's like dedicated third down back, dude. He's going to pass protect. He's going to catch passes out of the backfield. Now, they started giving Pacheco some more, some passes out of the backfield. I think teams weren't expecting that. So, ideally, whatever running back lines up back there, it looks like I'm crying. I just like yawned and my eyes watered. I'm crying thinking about the running backs. Yeah, I mean, ideally, whatever running back's back there, they don't know what's going to happen. A run, a pass. But McKinnon's on another level in pass protection. It's crazy. Video of the Bears radio guys talking about Pat's dad is so mint. God has a plan for Bears fans, too. And it's not a good plan. You're right, Kurt. How do you feel about Kadarius Toney's knee? Yeah, I mean, that's a bummer about his knee. Do I think he'll make the final roster? Well, he's not going to get cut. But yeah, we'll have to see. I don't think he's going to be like on IR or anything like that. But time will tell. He should be on the roster, I would think. I never give mods to people who ask soccer. And then Darion, we're probably not going to raid today. But thanks for asking. Your eyes water when you yawn? Yeah, at least mine do. Cole, thanks for joining me during... All good, Joshua. But CH isn't going to do much. Should trade him now. There's no... Oh, and trade him now and get pennies instead of keeping him and let him walk for nothing? I don't know. You need depth in the running back room. And right now, I don't see him being traded. Maybe before the deadline, perhaps. But CEH is getting like the first looks right now, even at camp. So I don't think he's going anywhere at the moment. What about Pacheco? I mean, I think Pacheco will do great this year. You just got to stay healthy, man. That's the big thing. How's your beard so straight? Just shape it up. Shape it. Do I think the Chiefs could go back to back? I mean, that's the hope. It's hard to do, but that's always the hope. What up, Dilly? Dilly bar. Who do you think will be MVP for 2023-2024, says Jen? I mean, any of the top guys last year. Burrow was up there. Hurts was up there until he got hurt. Josh Allen was around the convo. It's probably going to be a quarterback. It could very well be Mahomes. That's not out of the realm of possibilities for sure. Do I like Clyde? Yeah, Tom. I don't dislike Clyde. I don't think he's lived up to his first round draft status, but he's dealt with a bunch of injuries, so I'm probably not as low on Clyde as some people, but I'm not like super high on the guy per se. Like, the more I cover the team, the more I see them as like human beings with emotions and like, so there's always that aspect. But like, no, I just think with Pacheco coming off his shoulder surgery and still not even 100% good to go yet, I think CEH is going to get the nod early, kind of take some of the hits and stuff. But explain training camp operations. Like in what regard? Joey? I think Joey, maybe? Joe? What do you want to know? Yo, what's up, one guy? The day's been good. It's a long day, but it was a good day. Do you think the Chiefs could go undefeated? Or will go? That's pretty hard to do, man. I don't think so. This will be time to plug your HBTC Redbeard balm. I don't have any, sadly. I don't have any beard balm. That would have been perfect. Clyde has a purpose. His role is filling in for injuries. Yeah, he is an asset, man. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Like, Clyde knows the system inside and out. He's not, like, he's made some splash plays. He's had good games. Like, yeah. Clyde is fine here in the system. I think the Chiefs were fine not to pick up his fifth-year option. Like, I get that, but I wouldn't be surprised if he stayed on the roster the whole year. Could they trade him before? I mean, yeah, sure, but you're not going to get much out of him. What do you think about Patrick? Bah. That's what I think about Patrick. Lou said Chiefs will not go undefeated. Dude, going undefeated is about impossible. Will the Cardinals be the first team to go 0-17? Oh, like, okay, I was like, I feel like there's been teams that haven't won a single game, but 0-17. Hey, they really could. They're not good. What's the weather like in KC? Hot. I went outside today for a total of 5 minutes, though. Let's see. Yeah, it was in the 90s. Or close to. Pretty hot. Pretty warm. We placing bets on what? Can we get the Toney lamp up for support? Toney. Oh. Hey, man. Toney's knee looks fine. Look. Both his legs look fine. I'm just kidding. Jeez, 115? That's hot, Kurt. Prince seems to have the same mindset as Pacheco. Yeah, I mean, I think Prince is hungry, for sure. Since now that the Titans have D-Hop, are you scared? I'm about as scared of that as I am my 3-year-old daughter. I mean, yeah, I mean, with some respect to the Titans, like I said it earlier, Mike Vrabel, great coach, good defense. They always play the Chiefs tough, but no, I'm not really terrified. KSU said 12-5 wild card. I would love the first round bye, but wild card's fine too. I don't look a day over 50. That's good because I'm only 32. Why at this time? What do you mean? Why at this time what? Yeah, I think the Chiefs will have a great defense for sure. More likely, CH leads team in rushing yards or Dan Sorensen returns to Chiefs. Probably more likely CH leads the team in rushing yards because Dan Sorensen's not coming back. Any plans for the members only Zoom? Yo, what's up, Brand? I was saying, yeah, it's got to be this week sometime. I might potentially do it Thursday night because my family's gone and there's no practice. There's no practice, but there's training camp practice Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I'm still debating, but it's got to be, I mean, by the last day of the month is what? Monday? Sunday? Oh, Monday. It'll probably be this weekend. It might be Sunday night. If that's the easiest for people, maybe we do that. But the problem is there's a training camp practice that day. Let's bring back Dirty Dan Sorensen. Why? I mean, dude, much respect to Dirty Dan, but it was his time. Are they still in training camp? Yeah, until like August 17th. I mean, they're not in practice right now, but yeah, until August 17th or something like that, maybe. Yo, Michael, what up? What's up, Cole? Haven't gotten to say thank you for answering my question and making time at the end with Kylie means a lot. I've been trying to improve my life, being a girl dad, always evolving, HBTC for life. Heck yeah, Michael. Glad you stuck around and you could hear that answer, man. No problem. Hopefully it was helpful. Essence said 3-year-olds are scary, Cole, and unpredictable. That's true, but like a 3-year-old's just like go to timeout. Like they're not a real threat. You know what I mean? Will you make a training camp appearance? I want to. What color is a member? Green. Well, and then you'll have a badge next to your name, Just King. So you're a member. Let's go. Yeah, I want to go to camp. I just got to figure it out. If I go to camp, I'm not doing a video that day. You know what I mean? Like, can't do both. It's impossible. You know, maybe Troy could hold it down and then could go after, or could put a video together after, but the videos take a lot of work, man. We spent a lot of time on this video today. It turned out really well. Like, I'm happy with it, but whoo, it took a while. Jonah said, how much control of the defense does Andy Reid have? Nah, I mean, I think Andy Reid has input and say, but dude, I think Andy Reid's an offensive-minded coach. I mean, that's a great question. How much control do you think Andy Reid has of the defense? I mean, I'm sure Andy Reid could go in there and make suggestions and stuff, but dude, like, if he was a defensive-minded coach, he would have a lot more say. But he pretty much runs the offense, so I think even when defense has the ball, he's he's still somewhat, has offense on his mind. He's a head coach, though, and he's been coaching a long time. He's got say and he's got input, but, it's probably just suggestions, or he's talking with Spags and, has questions and, maybe process through it. But, he completely runs the offense, though, for sure. How much do you guys think? How much say does Andy Reid have in a game on defense? I don't think it's that much. I think he trusts Spags. I saw a video that was showing the clips of Justin Reid when he kicked a field goal, kickoff, and then played on defense. That's crazy, huh? Michael said you're a great role model for being a young girl dad myself. Oh, heck yeah, man. Dude, I appreciate you, bro. Brand with the gifted. And Michael got it. That's fire. So cool. Pads on Friday. Yes, sir. Fan Dan. Tyrann Mathieu greater than Dirty Dan? Yes. But still, much respect to Dan. Dan the Man Sorensen for what he did contribute for the Chiefs. He was on the Chiefs for a long time, dude. He struggled that last year for sure. But, dude, he made some other plays that were just absolutely clutch. He has full control but lets the coaches coach. But trust me, he knows everything that's happening. There you go. There you go. What up, Heather? I'm buying your merch. The Pacheco shirt is fire. Hey, let's go, Chiefs fan. I'm glad you enjoy it or you like it. Let's go. It's all good, Heather. Good to see you. If the Chiefs don't go undefeated, you think they have the best record in the league? Dude, I don't know. The AFC is so hard. I don't know if they'll have the best record in the league. I don't even care. We've seen plenty of teams that have the best record in the league lose in the postseason. I don't even care about that. You know what I mean? They need enough wins to get to the playoffs. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not that worried about it. Chris said, I know I'm a member. I didn't ask. That's funny. Who's the best safety on the roster now? Asked T-Bone. Probably Justin Reid. How much time you spend recording versus editing, ratio-wise, for a typical 5-minute vid? I don't know. Most of mine are around 10 minutes, but scripting is quite a bit of it. Researching and scripting, because I read most of it off a teleprompter. I go off script all the time. But, yeah, scripting takes quite a bit. Editing takes a couple hours, sometimes a few hours. For a 5-minute video, I could probably get it done in 4 to 5 hours, but that's researching, scripting, filming, editing, but then you have to do thumbnail, the title, all that stuff takes thought and time. John Ross is taking Tyreek's old role. Maybe. We'll have to see. Could he? Yes. He is super quick and gadgety. But yeah, we gotta wait and see. Yo, Michael, thanks for the kind words again, man. Hope you sleep well knowing the difference you're making. Dude, I'm gonna sleep well tonight, I'll tell you that. I don't look a day over 0. Well, that's good, I guess. Yeah, Lou, appreciate you, man. Brand said, I watched you script for 2 hours to record a 10-minute vid. Yeah, it just depends. The training camp videos are hard. They take a while to script because I'm trying to weave everything in a creative way. So I'm trying to weave pressers in with highlights. Yeah, it takes a while. But you're often taking 20 to 30 minutes of pressers, camp highlights, injury report, stuff like that. And I'm trying to cram it into a 12-minute vid. It takes a while, that's for sure. Making a thumbnail right now, my least favorite part. Oh, dude. They take a minute. Top 2 teams? Well, Chiefs are my favorite. That's my only favorite, but yeah, there's a lot of good teams out there, though. There's a lot. Colin's back. Back again. Colin's back. Tell a friend. KL368, what up, man? Said almost time for the pads. Yes, sir. I'm not going to camp Friday. I don't think so, no. Your thumbs are templated? Yeah, I made the template. But I cut stuff out. I use Lightroom, I use Photoshop, and then I piece it completely together in Canva, but I made that template myself. It's my own background, all that. But yeah, use Canva at the end. Laughable to think any true fan has more than one team. Yeah, man. Chiefs is it. Don't sleep on the Jags. No, they're a good team for sure. Chiefs should buy out the Broncos so they can really own the Broncos. I mean, they do pretty much own the Broncos. Tristan said, Cole, since Kadarius Toney had surgery, do you think we're going to be a better team in the beginning this season? I mean, the loss of Kadarius Toney is not a good loss. But do I think they could still put together W's? Yeah, for sure. You know, Kadarius Toney, the caveat always, when healthy, is a very dangerous man, but you got to get right. Do you use Chat GPT to draft? No, I don't. I do not. I'm not sure if you've answered this. What's up, Himothy? I do want to go to camp one day, but I don't have like a planned day yet. If I can get up there, I definitely will. Russell Wilson, over under 10 passing TDs? Probably over, but it's funny that it even has to be a question because you never know. I'm up late. What's up? Gameplays? Let's go. Do you go to every KC game? Nah, dude. I'm pretty introverted. I typically just go to like one a year. There's a little while there I didn't go. I just watched at home. I'm so introverted, y'all. I know that might be like hard to kind of believe. I'm super introverted. What do you think about DeAndre Hopkins going to the Titans? I mean, I wish him the best. Yeah. Lou said, okay, this is an upsetting training camp with the KT situation, but if the rest of the team looks fine, we good. Yeah, man, injuries happen. I mean, I feel like I just saw recently another injury happened at training camp that could have been a season ender. I'm trying to remember who that was. You guys see the Bills running back? You see that, Naeem Hines? He got hit by a jet ski. He was in the water on a jet ski, but I think he was in the water. I think he was on a jet ski and it wasn't moving, and he got hit by somebody that was moving, and he's out for the season. So crazy, dude. Unfortunate. The view from my couch is amazing, but Arrowhead's fun once a year. Yeah, it's about like, I love going, but dude, I love, I mean, even before I did this for a living, like now I like to stream during the games and stuff, but even before then, I like to watch from my house with my kids, my wife. Yeah, I've seen Quarterback on Netflix. I have half of an episode left, but yeah. Cole, don't mean to intrude, but can you read my comment about the preseason game? Oh, man. You might... Oh, here it is. You're here in Arizona going to the Chiefs-Cards preseason game. Nice. Is there any player under the radar you want an autograph from? Shoot, man. I'd take an autograph from whoever. But, dude, if you have the opportunity to get autographs, you should keep it. Under the radar player. I mean, dude, any of the rookies would be fun. We have quite a bit of, like, I have a signed Sky. I have a signed, I mean, bro, get Mahomes. Just kidding. It'd be hard. Rashee Rice would be fire. You see the tight ends behind Kelsey having a bigger role? Yep. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, with Kadarius Toney hurt, they're going to find a way, dude. I mean, they might utilize Noah Gray more, Jody Fortson. They might utilize the running backs more out of the backfield. I mean, Mahomes threw so many touchdowns to running backs and tight ends last year. Somebody told me the stat think it was like 31. Maybe more. But it was quite a bit to running backs and tight ends. Kadavaria. Been wondering about this 5-year, $262 million Herbert contract, how it'll work out. He's yet to win a single playoff game. Don't think he has the weapons around him. I mean, Justin Herbert's a really good QB, to be honest. I saw it and was like, yeah, makes sense. Basically, every QB who's getting a deal done is going to one-up the other, and it's just going to like keep going. When Burrow gets his deal done, rightfully so, he'll be at the top. When I say rightfully so, I'm talking about he's one of the best QBs in the game that doesn't yet have a new deal. So, I mean, you want to, or like rightfully so, Mahomes would be up there, but he's already got his deal. So, I don't know. It's going to be tough, dude, when these teams start having to pay their players. Like, you don't got money to go around. It makes it tough. Michael said, gotcha, bro. I'll let you know after the game. Oh, you're awesome, dude. I mean, any signature you get, that's awesome. I'm very grateful. Yep, running backs and tight ends. But you can't sleep on the receivers either, but I'm just like, they'll make it happen. Big Red is about to run these wide receivers ragged, but then boys will be ready for week 1. They got to be. I will say this. There ain't no way it's going to be 2014 where they throw zero touchdowns to wide receivers. You guys remember that? The Chiefs went 9-7. They threw 0 touchdowns to any wide receiver. Kelsey had 5. Fasano had 4. Jamal Charles, I think, had 5. Anthony Sherman had 1. Yeah, it was a mess. And then Dwayne Bowe, last game of the season against the Chargers, I think. The Chiefs won, but Dwayne Bowe was literally about to cross the end zone, the plane, into the goal, cross the goal line, and fumbled, and Travis Kelce recovered, and no wide receivers scored. Crazy season. What a performance. Yeah, it was crazy. Tom with the 2. Go back and check out my comment earlier piece. Okay. Tom with the 2. Thanks, man. Dang, how early are we talking here? Can you just comment it again? That might be the easiest. Oh, here. No. Oh. Yeah, I don't know how to find it quickly. Yeah, can you just comment it again? I went up like 30 comments. Maybe even more. My dad watched you on Facebook. Hey, let's go. Tell your dad what up. Rivers has 10 kids now. Yeah, he's got a whole team. He got a whole team.
We dominate every time we touch the field, baby.
We just do what we do. How do you feel about the teams in your division? And do you see any of them competing with the Chiefs? I mean, the Chargers probably. If anybody's going to get close, I would think it'd be the Chargers. I think the Broncos will take a step up. I'm not sure how far. I still think the Chiefs win the West. And bam, you scrolling to find the comment too. Somebody find Tom's comment. Help me. Because if he doesn't post it again, I don't know. Phillip Rivers is productive. You're right. That Jamal Charles Raiders game sometimes plays rent-free in my head whenever I'm having a rough day. Then I remember I'm not in a place where it's the only location the house loses. What? Oh, I'm not in a place. Okay. But yeah, dude, that game was nuts. How many touchdowns was that? Was it 6? 5? How many touchdowns was that? 5 touchdowns. Crazy, dude. You were at that Chargers game, Kale? Yeah, I mean, they won, but jeez Louise. What's up, soccer? If you're going to Chiefs training camp, that'd be a good day to go. QB and running back day. Yeah, for sure. Cool, it's been 118 degrees outside. Dang, that's crazy, man. You wore the AFC Championship shirt from this season today, though only 26-year-old. Hey, let's go, dude. Dang, we never found Tom's comment, huh? God bless the broken road. Kareem Hunt was a heck of a receiver out of the backfield. Facts. There's quite a few that were... I mean, Kareem Hunt was like one of the most recent. That was just insane. You're all good, Levi? I mean, Jamal Charles was great out of the backfield. Acho is a dillweed. What do you say this time? 2004 KC beat both Super Bowl teams, New England and Seattle, and still stumbled to 9-7. Yeah, dude. Crazy. Can't afford D Cook? Nah. I don't think so. Kimball Anders? God bless. Chris said LOL. Heck yeah, Bam. You gotta keep the Tony emoji going. Tom's comment is like the Chiefs receivers in 2014, non-existent. Hey, we tried to find it. I did try to find it, man. I think I went all the way up as high as I could go. I just didn't see it. Nah, I feel bad. Kareem Hunt could have had an amazing career, yeah. I agree. Especially if he stayed in KC. Who's next on the podcast? What up, Eddie? Possibly a doctor. A guy who covers NFL injuries. Gonna talk about Tony's knee. Not like a full podcast. That'll be a quick one. Next guest? I mean, I need to have Carrington back on soon. It's been long enough. It'd be great to have a quick convo with him. Kale said, did you see that Justin Ross full extension catch today? Not going to move the needle on this roster status, but man, he's healthy. Yeah, it was an incomplete pass. That one, he didn't get both feet in. It was overthrown. And Jody Fortson was freaking wide open on that play, dude. It's this play. I think it's this play. I have it. Yeah, it's this play. Here, I'll pull it up. Hold on. All right, so it's not the best quality because it's from Twitter. Shout out Starcade Media for the clip, by the way. But I can't tell. I think that's Gabbert. I think that's number 9. But if you look middle of the field right now, look at this. On a crosser, Jody Fortson lifts both hands up. He's wide open, dude. That's who he should have hit. Okay, but it don't matter because he throws one up to Justin Ross and just makes a leaping grab. Fully extended, pretty close. He did not get both feet in bounds. Well, I'll show it full speed a couple times, but yeah, Justin Ross clip. Yeah, I mean, he didn't get both feet in bounds, but it was still impressive. He should have hit Fortson, though. Fortson was wide open. Hey, nothing wrong with throwing it up there, giving the man a chance. Kansas, thanks for hanging out, brother. Darren, thanks for hanging out. Get the Dolphins, doctor? Why? You and Harrison have Mahomes and Kelsey chemistry? Hey, that's fire, dude. Yeah, he's like a pro's pro, dude. Like, he's done a million interviews. He could talk circles around me. So, like, I feel like we feed back and forth pretty well, but he can, like, I could ask him, like, a simple question, and he could just run with it. I definitely enjoy the convos, but he's pretty busy, so it's hard to get him. We'll try again, though. Damian Williams caught the first Mahomes TD of the 19 playoffs. Ooh, that's facts. I didn't realize it was the first and the last. That's interesting. Levi said last stream you said you were scared about Toney, but now he's injured. Well, last stream was what, Friday? What did I say I was scared about? Trying to remember. Cole, you think McDuffie leads the team in interceptions this season or Snead? Whoo! Well, does McDuffie have a single interception? I'm going to go with Snead. I know he dropped He dropped a couple, but did he get any? Nah, he had a sack, but no interceptions. I'm going to go with Snead if I had to choose. Yeah. I think Richie James plays around 70% of snaps, can have almost 800 yards. You're on the same. Yeah. I mean, dude. Yeah, Richie should be fine. Tom's comment's like what they did a lot last year. With the Broncos last year, they lost. We can't find it. Maybe he did that as a joke. Maybe he didn't leave a comment and he was just messing with me. And he got us. It worked. If so, it worked, dude. You like the dub 99 on Madden for Mahomes and Kelsey? Has that ever happened before? I don't know off the top of my head. I would think so. They've both been 99s before. But in the same year? That's a little bit of an unknown. Bro, this mic's looking crazy. Why are you streaming so late? Well, I didn't get on till like 8:25, so I normally get off around 10:15. I'll probably go till like 10:30. You just turned a sub? A sub? Kansas. Let's go, dude. Appreciate you. Thank you. King, thanks for hanging out, brother. You got mesmerized by the video. Good night. All good, Darren. Even with it being incomplete. Oh, yeah. That was a good catch. No doubt, Raz. No doubt. Cole, I commented twice? Tom with another 2. Hey, where's Tom's comments? I don't see it. I am not trolling. I don't see it. Comment it right now. What did you say? I need to know. Sean said, I thought I missed this. No, sir. How many sacks for Carl Loftus? How's 7 sound? Sounds good to me. I'd love 10 plus.
And when it's grim, be the Grim Reaper.
Dude, Tom, there ain't no way. We're all looking for your comments, dude. All of us. We're all searching it. Was Justin Watson a premature signing? No, I don't think so. I mean, it's not such a crazy contract that you can't get out of it. But I don't think so. Kale said no, it hasn't. Mahomes was 99 and 19, but Kelsey was like 96 or something. Ah, frick. So first year? I'm looking for Tom's comment now so much. Well, thanks for another 2, bro, but I did not see the comment. You got to post it again. Maybe Tom left his comment in Tom's diner. Oh, shoot. Appreciate you, Michael. Yeah, dude. Live streams are going to start ramping up. I mean, we still live stream twice a week, but then there's always the game day streams. How long is the first episode of the Netflix series? I think they're all roughly an hour. Yeah, they're all roughly an hour. Sean, you're here. You give him 3 to 4 sacks personally? Well, he had more than that last year. Yeah, George had more than that. He had 6 sacks last year, I believe. Yeah, 6 sacks. But that's just the regular season. In the playoffs, he had another one. So 7 sacks. I'm here. What up, Bird? Dude, Tom's got to be jacking with this, bro. We're all searching for this man's comment. Yeah, he had 6 sacks in the regular season. Tom might be way behind in the video. Ah, frick. Google Chrome has an extension that lets you search YouTube comments. But on a live stream? I need to look that up, Rick. Yeah, let's go with 10. Let's go with 10. It's the Matrix and Tom isn't in it. Tom! Who caught Mahomes' first regular season TD? Ah, frick. I don't think he threw one in his first ever NFL game with the Broncos. First regular season TD. Dude, I do not know. I mean, there's only a few, like, it would have been 2018. Kelsey, Hill, D-Rob, Pringle. I don't know, dude. I want to say it's not Kelsey or Hill. Was it Tyreek? Who is it? Give us the answer. Chris Jones news? Not really. Brand said, so long as Tom is donating with his trolls, I'll let it slide. Joe Burrow, 25 touchdowns, under or higher? Probably over. Yeah. I would think. I mean, he's had 34 and 35 the last 2 years. So, yeah. Who was it? He threw 1 touchdown pass versus Denver? I thought he threw none. Broncos 2017. Well, if he threw one in 2017, let's see. Nah, Patrick Mahomes. No. Patrick Mahomes had 0 touchdowns and 1 interception his first game against Denver. I'm talking at the end of 2017. That was his first game against Denver. That was Mahomes' stats. I mean, did the guy answer who asked? Because now I'm going to have to go look it up. I'm going to go look it up. Chiefs 2018 season. Their first game in the 2018 season was against the Chargers. Mahomes threw 4 touchdowns. Okay. 2018. I bet the answer's in the comments now. But I'm already here. I'm committed. Tyreek Hill with the 91-yard punt return. It was Tyreek. I think it was Tyreek. 58-yard pass. It was Tyreek. Almost positive. Tom's with another 2. Cole, bro, have you heard of Live Bearded? I have not. Live Bearded? What's that? Or Live Bearded. It's got to be Live Bearded. Nah, that's a brand? I have not. Do you think you're gonna go out on the gaming channel? Maybe one day. I need more time first. Thanks, Chiefs fan, for hanging out. It was to Jerick McKinnon. McKinnon wasn't there yet. Yeah, I think it was Hill. I'm almost positive. Yeah, thanks for the 2 bomb, Tom. I have not heard of Live Bearded, but I will look them up for sure. There you go. Thomas said Pat's first 4 TD passes. Tyreek, DeAnthony, Tyreek, and Sausage. Tom with another 2. Beard product. Tombstone smells amazing. Has Tom been trolling this whole time? Because now he's commenting in real time with these donos. Okay. Tombstone? Bet. I'll have to look it up. Live Bearded. Yep. Oh, that's good. That's awesome, Rick. Yeah, I'll have to look into that for sure. Because that's what I need. KL said, Tom, post your IP address right now. Don't do it. Yeah, I like cheeseburgers. Yo, Brett Veach. Veach, bro. Brett Veach. Get this freaking Chris Jones deal done, dude. What are we doing, man? Beard Al Yankovic. Tombstone Pizza is fire. I need pizza right now. Before the gaming channel, I'd like to see your Chug Buddy channel. Okay, fair enough. I don't know, dude. Is that where you sample beers, but you just chug them? Tom, thanks for all the donos, man. Appreciate you, bro. Tombstone is a good movie. K. Wayne, where are you at these days? I can't believe we got Brett Veach in here. Are cheeseburgers your favorite? Probably Mexican food. Mexican food's up there. I mean, some good KC barbecue's up there. I do like pizza quite a bit, though. You like Oreos? Yeah. Veach says he wants to give the YouTubers something to talk about. So he puts off Chris Jones and L'Jarius Sneed. Fair enough. Sean said, can I get a vote on a birthday gift choice, an authentic helmet, auto Mahomes, replica, and some gear, or a Mahomes Duke and maybe Kelsey Duke? I don't even know what a Duke is. What's a Duke? It's like a jersey? Yo, Sean, by the way, my wife is in Texas right now, but they're in Austin. Sorry, I forgot to get back with you, but I talked to my wife about it. She's like, yeah, well, that's like 2 hours away, 3 hours away, something like that. Yeah, they're in Austin. Thanks for that offer, though, man. Oh, it's a football? Dang, I don't know. It all sounds fire. Yeah, Danny did leave me with some frozen pizza, thankfully. Dark chocolate Oreos are fire. What up, Casey? So ready to hear touchdown, Kansas City. You already know. Yo, where's Brett Veach at? How can he comments in here and doesn't comment again? Oh, here we go. Brett Veach said, after I find the perfect cheeseburger, I'll get Holmes extended along with my member. You talking about your membership or your member? Those are two different things. Whoa, what are we talking about? Oh. Closest to Big Red I can find. Andy avoids me. So the quest to find the perfect cheeseburger led me here. Hey, man. Can't be too picky. There's always some good cheeseburgers. Man, he said it and then I'll extend my member. What is he talking about? If he's... Fred said, is that really him? No. There is no way Brett Veach is on this live stream. He's probably up pacing around trying to figure out how he's paying Chris Jones. He ain't in here. It would be funny, though. No lie, I mowed my grass today. Okay, nice. Nice, Cheese Fanatic. Tom with the 5. Let me know what you think of it. And no, I don't get a kickback, but I should now. All right, Live Bearded. I need to look that up.
Just keep matriculating the ball.
1-5 took the B team against the no-fly defense in Denver. 1 pick, no TD, but 284 yards and a victory. Yes, sir. Yeah, I remember watching that game and I was like, whoa. As a Chiefs fan, I hope Brandon Staley says, oh, frick, that comment got deleted when I was reading it. For the entirety of Justin. Yeah. Please stay. Please, sir. You're worried about Chris Jones? Don't be worried yet. Live Bearded make cheeseburgers? I don't think so, sadly. Does your head ever get burnt? Yeah. That's why I wear hats. If I go to training camp, you'll see me in a snapback because I can't be walking out there with the bald head exposed, dude. It'll burn bad. You think Blaine Gabbert makes a roster? Yeah. I have him as a lock. I'm pretty sure. I guess I won't bet my house on it, but Hayes, best burger in KC, hands down. Dude, Tom's going crazy. Thanks for all the donos, man. A Hayes burger? I don't even know what that is. Hayes Burgers. Oh, they got it in KCMO. Ooh. We might have to go try one of those burgers. It's not the real Brett. No. Is Mike Edwards starting at safety? I don't know, man. I'll be curious to see how they rotate the safeties in and out. Justin Reed, Brian Cook, they'll get a lot of looks. But yeah, I think Mike Edwards will definitely rotate in. I don't know if he'll start. I have no idea. Justin Herbert just got paid. Yeah, he did. He got paid a lot of money. $262 million or something like that for 5 years. Can we keep Shane off the roster so we get an extra receiver? I think there's a way to have an extra receiver and still have three quarterbacks. You would have to go with like one less offensive lineman, or I don't know. I did my 53-man roster and I had I had 4 tight ends, 3 quarterbacks, 4 running backs, 6 receivers, but I think I had 10 linemen. So there's some ways to finagle, but yeah, you're gonna have to go with like one less running back or something. You're gonna be at the meetup with the other YouTubers? What meetup, Brett? I'm not privy to the meetup. Justin Ross gonna make the roster? I mean, sure. His odds are looking better with Kadarius Toney hurt. That's for sure. Hot take, Joe Burrow won't top Justin Herbert's contract. Ooh, really, Cooper? All right. Bro, if he does that, Florio's going to lose his mind. Still waiting on the How About That AC channel. Hey, we never interviewed the tech, but we got the AC fixed. Thank God. Thank God. That's hilarious. Vince, you don't think Chris Jones wants to pay too many $50,000 fines? No, but if he gets a $100 million contract out of it, he's probably fine. Tom said, glad you all enjoyed my cloaking chat device tonight. Dude, we were all looking for your comments, man. I'm like, they ain't here. They ain't here. It's like Kirk Cousins in the playoffs. It didn't show up. Someone said something about it in a couple hours. I ain't going to no YouTube Hangout in a couple hours. Is there really a YouTube Hangout? I don't know anything about that, bro. I'm like, if there really is something, I'm pretty on the outside, man. Like, I'm just the new guy that popped up. I don't think people know what to do with me. So, I'm not sure. I wouldn't be surprised. But a lot of those guys that are making content for Chief stuff, I mean, they've been making content for years, and they're all close friends for years, so. You dip your Oreos in milk? I mean, I don't really eat Oreos like that. I I want like a real cookie from like a bakery, but I would dip it in milk. No update on Jones, not really. Yeah, I do want to know the score of the game. Kemp caught Pat's first TD? No, it was Tyreek Hill. Pretty sure it was Tyreek. Holly, what up? Meet up at Zardo with Chiefs YouTubers in August. There's going to be a few there. Oh, nice. How does Brett Veach know this? Brett Veach. Oh, all chiefed up? Oh, yeah. I might swing through for that. Yeah. I didn't know you were talking about the all chiefed up meetup. Yeah. I might swing through for that to say what's up to him. Yeah, that's all chiefed up. They're going to be in town. They invited me, asked if I wanted to come out. Kirk Cousins is not on the Commanders. Not anymore. He's on the Vikings. He's on the Vikings. Anyway, hey, look, Tom, I see your comment. Being bearded myself, I found Live Bearded, and it's a game changer. Dude, Tom, appreciate you, man. I got to look it up. Live Bearded. Live Bearded. Live Bearded. Bro, Tom had us all fooled. We were all looking for those comments. I looked so long for a comment. How many games will the Chiefs lose? 3, 4. Somewhere around there. Yeah, heck yeah, Holly, the legend. How many beers do you think Travis Kelce could chuck? I don't know. 15. I don't know, quite a bit. He's a pretty big dude. Yeah, he's a pretty big dude. Why y'all looking? I'm just playing Madden. Hey, let's go. Tom Flores, a Slytherin grad. That's hilarious. I thought you didn't like those guys at all chiefed up. No. What? No, we're cool. They owed you money or pizza or something? No. They delivered pizza here for the 20,000 anniversary. It did freak me out. Like, how'd you get my address? But no, we're cool. I'm cool with them. I was just on their live stream a couple days ago. Yesterday. 2 days ago. Something. Brett Veach said, how much should I pay Chris? $28.5 million a year. 70 guaranteed. Let's go. Tom's been incognito. He really has. $31 million per year. Woo. Kelsey definitely walks into a venue and asks how many brewskis are on the property. He has to. Sean with the 5. Appreciate it, man. Honestly, how does it feel when HBTC dominates the Chiefs stream each day of training camp? Dude, it's so cool. I always hop in to watch the pressers, and you guys are always HBTC rolling deep, baby. Yeah, I appreciate y'all, man. Brett Veach said done. All right. That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Let's ride. Broncos country, let's ride. Let's ride.
That's so funny, dude. Yeah, it is awesome, man. You're going to get the checkbook from Clark's wife? Fair enough. Are you going to any Chiefs games this year? I don't have a ticket yet. I have been invited by Sean to go to the Bills game. I'm figuring out a couple of different things. My health, 1. But 2, I'm trying to figure that out because I stream during the game. So I'm trying to just, weigh that all out. Now we got Daniel Wise. Did you see my video today? I said, and if you're wondering who the heck is Daniel Wise, that is exactly why we need Chris Jones to come back. Well, heck, dude. Appreciate y'all for hanging out. It's been a long, long, long day. I've literally been working since 8:30 a.m. because my family's out of town, so I didn't even take a break. So I'm going to go and rest up for tomorrow and get ready for another video. But I appreciate y'all so much, man. NY said, come on, bro, you have to go to at least a game, stream off your phone. Well, I have no service there. I wouldn't be able to. But, no, I mean, I've been to a lot of games, and I definitely enjoy it. The biggest hang-up for me right now is my health. But if I can make it happen, I'll go. For sure, I'll definitely want to go. I definitely want to go to one. But, yep, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Thanks for all the donos, the gifteds, the comments. Thanks for being engaging. And, yeah, man, I'm excited. Camp is here. Preseason's around the corner, and we're making it freaking happen, dude. So, been a lot of fun. Yeah, we'll be back with a video tomorrow. We got the Friday live stream coming up. We'll see. We'll see what else comes up. If there's a live stream or anything else that I do with somebody else, we'll see. But I appreciate y'all, and until next time, let's go. Let's freaking go.
How about those Chiefs?
Jags are coming. Week 2. Trevor Lawrence out.